What about this? This is called our butterfly trail, and you can see what I mean by it by looking at the design. I suppose that's representing the sun there, is it? And you've got the butterflies zooming up, or is it a flower? Probably a flower, actually, isn't it?
You're getting too good at this, you know.
I'm second guessing you now, aren't I? But it does look lovely.
It
Look at
is,
all
yeah.
the little butterflies flying up to the petals of the flower. But how do you go about making a card that looks like that? Let's look at the ingredients on this particular one. You've got to make the flower.
You've got to make the flower.
Got to do the butterflies.
Butterflies and the edges.
And the edges. Now that looks really complicated.
No,
I always say
none of it is complicated. That's the whole thing. When you've got the product you can use, it's quite simple.
All right, so how do we go about it?
Right, what I'm going to do first is do the actual butterflies, because then we can set them aside to dry.
Okay.
All I've used with these butterflies is a peel-off, just an ordinary peel-off.
Right.
Pop that onto the card, wherever you want it to go, like that. And with the sticky pen, just fill in the butterfly. There we go, just like that.
Just filling in the wings of the butterfly.
That's it. And then you can just pick that off and move the butterfly along, like that. And again, you just carry on with this until you've gone all round the card, or however many butterflies you want on there.
That's a clever idea, to use a peel-off as a template, effectively.
That's right. Well, it gives, again, a peel-off. You would have to use sort of different peel-offs or more than one peel-off, which then becomes quite expensive. But with this, you can just sort of put it down and use the glue, and you've got a really pretty sort of template.
This sticky glue pen is a real asset, isn't it, to the crafter? There's no two ways about it.
I've used mine loads for so many different projects as well.
I suppose at the end of the day, if there's nothing else that you get from LP Creative and the Premier range, the sticky glue pen could well be the tool that you need in your card making box.
That'll be the start. And once you've got the glue pen, then you'll be starting to think, what about the foils and the glitters?
Yep.
And so it won't end there.
She says in that kind of confident manner that she
I do, because I know.
Because you know, don't you?
I do. I put my glitters in a tin and don't let anybody near them. I don't mind sharing sometimes, but hey, my glitters, no. So we're just going to pop that aside and let that dry. And while that's drying, we'll do the actual flower. I've done some of them because these are just peel-offs.
All right.
Put onto a double-sided backing. So it'll stick one side and the other side as well, so that'll actually stick to the glitter.
And that gives you a little bit of that kind of three-dimensional depth.
It does, yeah.
It?
I've just used the sticky pads, foam pads, just for that. And here we go, look. Just have a little piece of paper to put the glitter into, or else it'll be all over you again and you'll be sparkling.
And people will be talking.
Oh, they're talking already, but...
So this is how it's done. So you get some sticky back and you just put your peel-off down onto it.
And then just cut round it.
Okay.
And then all we're going to do is to drop the glitter on. Look at that. Beautiful colour that is.
They are lovely colours, these glitters. There's no two ways about it. They've really got it right with the colours.
And again, you can see all the different colours in the glitter chips. If we just move that, you can see the golds and the lemons. There we go. Give that a little flick back. And there is a beautiful, beautiful colours, look.
Very quickly, you've got an
quickly.
amazing design. What a simple and quick way of doing it.
It is. So I've done a couple more, so we'll just put those, layer those up. And I've been layering those up just with the sticky pads. Here they are.
There they are.
Oops. I'll just put a couple on. Now, again, LP do these sticky pads. They're 3mm and 2mm. These are the 3mm.
So a variation in size. And if you do like that layering of cards,
if you
where
like
you get
it,
depth on it, it's
that's
going to be
right.
perfect for you.
Well, this looks sort of like a Catherine wheel or a sun or a flower, so you could do with the depth on this. So I'm just using the 3mm ones. There we go. Pop that into the centre. That one's got some on. Oops, wrong way round. Should have been that one first. Then that one. And then we've got this little tiny one to go on.
So one more pad sitting right in the middle of it there. I like what you've done on this one, because on the original card, of course, what you did, you just had, I'll just show you here, you can see that we've just lifted it to give it the depth there. but the rest of it quite flat. Oh,
That's
look at
right.
little sparkles, by the way, when you're mucking around with it. I do like that. Whereas on this particular one, as you can see, we've now got those different levels there, and they're giving that kind of three-dimensional effect.
That's right. Now I'm just going to go back now to the butterflies.
All right, I'll
and
move the flower out of
thank
the way.
you. And I'm going to use this lovely green. This is one of my favourite ones in this in the holographic foil.
And this is going to be for the wings.
For the wings of the butterflies. Oops. There we go. See how pretty that is?
That's beautiful, isn't it?
All we're going to do now is to place the foil on top of the butterfly. That looks quite pretty. There we go. Just make sure that one's got all the foil on. There we go, like that. Now, the nice thing is, any little bits that you shouldn't have had on there or you missed, you can actually get off at this point. It will come off, so that's good.
Look at that.
There we go.
Can we just look at that? Because that is so beautiful, isn't it? You can see here, from just putting the glue down and actually using that as a template, the peel off, all of a sudden now we've got this little stream of butterflies, and you can now really start to see your card taking shape.
That's right.
How do we do the body?
Body, just using the black glitter again. The body, right. If
Excuse me.
when you're using the glue pen,
Right.
it doesn't flow freely, then just pop the cap on a couple of times. It puts some air into the tube and you don't have to do anything else.
So like a full stop and then
Just a full stop.
tail.
And then a tail, yeah. Nearly done, look. And it's as simple as that. Just get a little bit of paper, else I'll end up with it everywhere. And just pop the glitter over the glued bodies. Like that. And again, if there's any glitter still left on, rather than sort of rub it off now, leave it till the glue's dried and then you can take it off.
And this does give you such a startling and stunning effect, doesn't it? That's what's so wonderful about this.
Brilliant.
And as you said, now there you are, you're halfway through making your card. The black glitter there is giving you the body of the butterfly, and the foil, of course, giving the wings. Now all we've got to do is put
Peel the back
flower
off.
on, and the job's nearly done.
Very nearly.
Except for the holographic strip that just pops down the side here, that holographic strip there. We'll show you how that's done in just a moment. But first of all, let's get ourselves and our flower all sorted out. Here
Our
it
little
comes.
flower into the centre, look.
Beautiful.
How pretty is that? So you've got the depth as well. Now, it's very simple. All we're going to do is to put some of the clear double-sided tape down the edge. So if I just do that down there like that. There we go.
Doesn't look very clear to me, by the way.
Well, they put this red tape on so that you can see
where
it.
it is. So I take it that's the backing that peels off.
It is.
You know, you may think that's strange, but I have heard people say, I'm not buying that invisible or clear tape because it's red.
not.
It isn't.
No, it isn't, but you'd spend all morning looking for it if we'd not got that on, wouldn't we? And then, again, just a little bit inside there. Oops, sorry.
I'll just open that for
Thank
you. There,
you.
yeah.
So it's when we need two pair of hands, and that's something LP don't really
Another
give
pair of
to you,
hands.
but all the product to make the cards, they do.
I think what's so nice about the complete range is that you've just got that complete variation and all the different
You
things
have,
from the
yeah.
foils, the glitters, the sticky motifs, even the sticky glue pen. Honestly, everything that you need to make some sensational cards. Just pull that off.
Nope, do the
Now,
other
what are we
end.
going for? Are we going for, is it going to be glues or is it going to be
Nope,
foils?
it's going to be foil. I'm going to use the same colour as the butterflies, so that we've not got lots of different colours on the actual card. So it all sort of mixes and matches rather than just loads of different colours clashing. So just push that down.
Is that a good suggestion, by the way, for a lot? Do a lot of people end up doing lots of different colours and maybe just going a little bit over the top completely?
Some people do, but as I say, it's down to personal preference, really. But I like to sort of complement all the colours. So if I'm using the greens, then I'll keep to sort of greens and complementing colours.
And if you do miss a little bit when you're doing this, you just stick
pop
it down
the
again because the glue's
foil
still
back
going to
on.
be there. And it's going
That's
to...
right. And this is quite an aggressive glue, this is, so it really will stick to the foil.
You know, once
There we
again,
go.
it's another great design, beautifully done. You've got the holographic edge down the side of it there. You've got the flower, you've got the individual butterflies all flying up to the flower as well. That's one we've made in front of you there.